Ano bang initial thoughts mo about this, no? Yung hindi na raw sila magko-cooperate.
Well, it's just normal lawyer's advice, no? I mean, kung ako lawyer nila, I would also say, stop cooperating na. I think sa interviews mo before, no, dito sa show mo and many other interviews of other advocates, they say na talagang toothless or powerless naman ng ICI. Wala masyadong matatakot yun kasi wala naman silang contempt powers, wala silang mga ibang powers to really squeeze the witnesses. So the witnesses or the resource persons can just choose to stop to cooperate.
Yun nga, pero wala silang magagawa, no? Hindi ba? Pero yun nga, do the Discayas really have a choice? Of course, they have a choice, no? Pero yung idea na, were they really entertaining the idea that they would survive this scot-free given their previous admissions? Di ba at one point kailangan mo mag-cooperate talaga eh? And you cannot actually save yourself 100% dahil sa lalim ng kanilang involvement dito sa issue na ito.
I think napaasa kasi sila very initially, no, dun sa Senate hearing na if they have an affidavit, if they say or drop certain names, that they will be granted or heavily considered as state witness. Eh syempre nag-iba yung leadership, no? So yung nag-promise siguro noon cannot deliver na, although he was insistent on the DOJ to also deliver on that. Eh syempre yung DOJ naman also very independent, and they made their own determination, or they were considering, no, hindi naman sarado ang utak ng DOJ noon. Sabi nila they can also consider the Discayas as state witnesses depending on the level of cooperation. But apparently, as Ombudsman Boying Remulla, former DOJ Secretary, has said, the level of cooperation was not satisfactory kasi mga basic questions man lang to follow up on the Senate hearing, no? Which is, lumabas sa Senate hearing, hindi naman to galing kay Boying Remulla na tanong out of nowhere, no? So he just followed up on the joint ventures ng mga Discaya companies with CLTG. Walang sinasagot or nagsha-shut off na parang they don't want to talk about it. So ang pansin ng DOJ, hindi cooperative. So why would they consider them as state witnesses?
And I think sa isang panayam, binanggit ni Ombudsman Remulla na sa kanya, mukhang pinoprotektahan itong mga Diskaya ay si Senator Bongo. Hindi ba? Kabanggit niya yan eh.
Yes. Ang ano kasi dyan ng CLTG, no, tsaka Diskaya companies, right? Ang Diskaya companies, madami sa companies ng mga Diskaya, quadruple A or triple A, if not quadruple A talaga, no? And then, bakit ba importante ito? Because ang CLTG as a company has a lower parang net contracting capacity or hindi siya makakabid dun sa mga mas mamahaling billions of contracts. So kailangan niya mag-joint venture with the Discayas, and ang sabi ng mga Discayas, this is from the Senate hearing, right? Kaya maghihiraman ng lisensya or kaya usually nagjo-joint venture is para ma-access nga yung contract na higher. Tapos babayaran ka na lang ng royalty or babayaran ka na lang ng parang fee dahil pinahiram mo yung license. So doon pa lang like on a very basic level, no, legally, baka may sabit na kagad ang CLTG. If may bid rigging, if merong pahiram ng license, all of that, hindi yan kailangan masyado ng smoking gun. It just needs basic paperwork or documentary trail to show na nagpahiram or nag-bid rigging, no? So, yun, baka kaya concerned yung mga Discayas in terms of talking about CLTG. It's because madadawit yung companies ng family ni Bongo.
Oo nga, pero yun nga, what do you think of the statements coming from Senator Bongo? Nagsalita siya tungkol dito, basically distancing himself from the company of his family. Although yung CLTG, di ba, initials na yun, Christopher Lawrence Tesoro Go. Okay. Meron pa siyang binanggit na willing pa nga raw siya na maging complainant at kung pwede rin daw piliin kung sino yung mga kamag-anak niya. I mean, pwedeng dramatic yung dating nito, no? Pwedeng bombastic. Pwede may mauto dito. Pero legally, can he really actually distance himself from the company of his family that entered into this joint venture with a company by the Discayas?
Well, syempre may separate personality naman yung CLTG, no? Tsaka syempre ibang tao, yung tatay niya, tsaka kapatid niya. But of course, ang first lead dyan nga is the initials. It will not take any logical jump, no, or unreasonable person to see na may link yung pangalan man lang or initials ng company with Senator Bongo because those are his initials. Second, yung kanyang dramatic performance, no, na parang wala akong kinalaman dyan. Pero at the same breath, or in the same breath, sinasabi niya na ano yan, above board lahat. Malinis yung CLTG, tsaka yung mga kontrata, etc. Hindi magko-coexist yung two statements na yon. Kung wala ka talagang kinalaman, ang logical mo dapat statement that should follow that is that whatever happens, may ginawa silang kalokohan or wala, hindi ko na alam, investigahan na lang at patunayan, sundan yung ebidensya. But for him to say na alam niya above board, ibig sabihin, contradictory yun. May alam siya about how the companies are being managed by his relatives.
May isa pa ako gustong puntahin dito, no? At ito rin yung pinupunto ni former Senator Sonny Trillanes. Senador si Bongo, nakaupo yung kanilang, yung si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Alam naman natin kung gaano ka-close si Senator Bongo kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Di ba madali na i-compare yung gaano ka-laki yung mga kontrata nakuha nung kumpanya ng pamilya ni Bongo under the watch or under the term of former President Rodrigo Duterte. Di ba? Pwede mo sabihin, kunwari, biglang lumobo. Hindi ba indicator yon? At pwede mo siyang tingnan sa konteksto ng conflict of interest. And of course, if you look at the overall political context at that time.
Yes, madali namang makita kung nag-spike or lumobo yung number or amount of contracts awarded to CLTG. One, no? Second, given na na-explain na sa taong bayan yung modus na kailangan may proponent or merong backer, quote-unquote, sa insertions. And tapos, sabi nga ng mga Diskayas, halos lahat ng projects nila may SOP. So kung ang joint venture nila with CLTG walang SOP, parang hindi logical based on their own statement. So pag i-combine mo yan lahat ng factors and context or circumstantial evidence, reasonable to think na merong kinalaman at baka merong nakukubra si Senator Bongo. But of course, kailangan pa din for this to stand really in court, no? There must be a witness who can directly say that Senator Bongo was the recipient of the kickbacks.
So in that case, logically lang, no? Kung meron talagang problema rin sa kontrata, kung meron mang kickback na natanggap, edi kakailanganin mo yung tulad ng mga Diskaya para magsalita.
Yes. And ang kasi ng mga Diskayas ngayon, medyo mayabang pa sila. Kahit na contempt si Pacifico Diskaya, no, yung nakakulong, ano pa naman yun sobrang layo pa ng level of comfort na nabibigay ng Senate contempt versus kung talagang makasuhan na sila ng, let's say, non-bailable, maybe plunder or mga multiple bid rigging, multiple counts of other cases, no, na non-bailable at makatikim sila ng city jail, baka mas maisip-isip nila na mag-cooperate because they have to realize, no, and if I were their lawyer should know, no, sa kaso ng pork barrel, lahat ng politicians nakalaya or walang nakasuhang congressman, yung mga senador nakalaya. Ang mga nakakulong, chief of staff or sinapoles. So in this case, very similar yung situation. So if they really want to have a chance or a hope na hindi sila makulong for the sake of their kids or for the sake of their family and relatives, no, cooperation is their only choice.
Okay, I agree. Pero, sorry, do you really think they can skip jail time dito? Sa lalim na kanilang involvement? At meron silang pag-amin sa Senado. At bilyon-bilyon piso yung pinag-uusapan natin dito. Hindi sila simpleng contractor.
Ano kasi yan it's a debate of trade-offs, no? Ako, if I were to argue in favor of state witness, the only situation I can think of na acceptable ang state witness status to the Diskayas is if they really, really have a good paper trail or ledgers showing multiple senators, multiple congressmen na sila lang, pag hindi sila maging state witness, hindi mo mapapakulong itong mga senator, congressmen. So, if they are able to identify 3 to 5 senators, 20 congressmen or more, na I think that's valuable. Maybe we should consider. So I'm not saying this is hindi siya shot and tight case, no? It's really debatable. It's just a matter of trade-off tayo sa taong bayan, knowing yung history na pinagdaanan natin na walang nanagot na congressman, although we know a lot of them had pork barrel, and then may mga pinanagot na senators pero nakalaya because maybe insufficient yung evidence to directly link. Kasi may mga palusot yung senador chief of staff daw yung pumirma, pineke, finorge daw yung mga signatures, so naging Colgay lang yung mga chief of staff. So but if the Discayas have a direct link na sila yung pwedeng mag-link to the senators or congressmen, baka dapat pag-isipan natin, maybe, di ba? It's a good trade-off.
Basta kailangan isplok nila lahat ng nalalaman nila. Walang sinisino.
Correct. Kailangan walang isasanto. Kailangan lahat ng isplok na pwedeng isplok, mas splok.
Correct. Dapat isplok na ng isplok yan, ha? Walang ititira.
Splok all. Tell all. Splok all. Oo.